What's something that everybody knows but nobody actually says out loud? Some people don't apologize because they have remorse for what they did. They apologize because they think it will end the conflict. Some friendships only last as long as they're convenient or beneficial. Looks do matter, and they matter a lot. Money absolutely matters. Brown-nosing works. Having mentally sane parents is one of the most important privileges in life, yet it isn't talked about nearly as much as race, class, etc. That being alive at all and conscious is just really, really weird. A nuclear fusion reaction that sets a new record for duration or temperature. I shouldn't have to ask how are you in a work email. It should be okay for me to just talk business and get straight to the point. We are all just kids walking around in grown-up bodies. That sometimes people just pretend to be okay, even when they're struggling. We all feel it but rarely talk about it. Emotional intelligence is vastly underrated. When someone asks how are you, they don't actually want to hear how you are. Most meetings could easily be an email, but no one wants to admit it because FaceTime somehow still feels important. We all have dark thoughts that we don't act on. Most newborn babies are ugly on the first day. Our world is a house of cards. It's all meaningless but we all rely on the structure so no one wants to knock it down. The idea of meaning was created by us. There is no meaning or value inherent to anything. We make things have meaning or value through our biased perception. Everybody knows that success often comes from luck and timing, but we rarely admit it. We prefer to believe it's all hard work and talent. All luck is the intersection between preparation and opportunity. Most extremely successful people are both hardworking and lucky. Hardworking people who are not successful or only moderately so see others who are and assume that they are not just as hardworking, just because they are lucky. The not in my backyard philosophy runs deep and is essentially universal. Even the most liberal-minded, progressive, educated, compassionate people can have a meltdown when something uncomfortable or unbecoming pops into their lives. The expectation to wear a suit to the office if you are a professional, even in non-client-facing roles, is archaic. This is changing in many businesses/sectors, but you can look neat, presentable and professional without wearing a suit and tie. They can be expensive, uncomfortable, too hot in summer and a nightmare if your weight fluctuates. They are also very unflattering if you have certain body shapes, which is me, and probably why I hate them. Good-looking people get away more when behaving badly. In any group of people, everyone knows the pecking order, nobody ever verbalizes it. It would be weird. People often pretend to be happy when they're not. Dating leagues exist. The cleanup after sex is a thing. That the biggest drag on the economy, productivity and inspired creation is rent-seeking from landlords and lenders. Dude. Well said. All housing in my area raised prices when the Navy increased COLA for those living here. It immediately defeats any benefit. There actually are people above the law. When people betray or abuse you, they know what they're doing. They're doing it on purpose, and they're not sorry. They're consciously making a choice. People who post constantly on social media are projecting and miserable. Because despite their pretenses, everyone has insecurities. Existence is terrifying. Where do we go after? Is it nice? Is it horrible? Is there just nothing? Why are we here? The idea that we may live on in some other realm forever, even if it is pleasant, is also daunting. The fake optimism around the workplace. I'm just grateful I have a job. No, you're not. This place blows. While numbers and data seem like they should be obviously truthful and factual, any result can be used to support any side of an argument. You just need to be creative in how you view results and slice the datasets. Example: hamburger prices for 3 consecutive months are $1, $2, and $2.50. One person could saw that the price is 250% higher and out of control and the national burger czar should be fired. Another person could say that hamburger prices have been reined in by 50% and the national burger czar should be given a parade. The best way I find to explain what you're saying is as follows. Statistics show crime has gone down. People see this and inherently assume it's a good thing. Less crime is good, right? Did crime go down because less crime was being committed? Or did crime go down because it wasn't being reported? You can make crime go down very easily by just not actually catching criminals. You can also make crime increase by arresting anyone for the simplest of things. Almost all jobs are made-up bullshit that doesn't matter, and are just part of this big network of made-up bullshit that doesn't fucking matter. It's just a system to sustain this many people who are mostly useless. Children that are complete assholes exist. The parents know. People who get paid the least do most of the work. Gambling is a sucker's game. Unless you make it a career, and in some cases even then, you will lose more than you win in the long run. As long as you recognize that and you are willing to spend the money for entertainment purposes, more power to you. But if you think gambling is a good money-making idea, think again. Welcome to the 21st century, where the question should be what is something no one knows but that everyone actually says out loud.